talk about how to solve a quadratic by graphing. It's one of my most favorite methods of solving. The first step to doing this is to take the equation that they're giving you and to get everything over to the same side because you really want it to be equal to 0. That's the best method for solving these. So I'm going to be here moving this 32 over to the left side. It's a positive 32, so I'm going to subtract 32 from both sides, which is going to give me 2x squared minus 32 equals to 0. This is the same exact process I began on the factoring day, but I won't have to factor it. All I have to do now is, now that I've got everything equal to 0, I'm going to just type in the left side of my equation. I'm going to type it into Desmos, and I'm going to be looking for when the y value of it is 0, because normally you would see like y equals, but in this case you see equals to 0. And that means you want your y value to be 0 and you're solving for your x values when that is happening. So I'm going to go over here to Desmos and I'm going to type in 2x squared minus 32. So my goal is to find where it's crossing the x-axis. I can see that it's happening at -4 and +4, and that's it. So my solution set is, the answers are x equals -4 and x equals 4. So I'm not writing a point, I'm writing a set of x values. Sometimes you'll see them in these squiggly brackets called a solution set. Again, it's not a point on the graph, it's just the x values for when that equation has a y value of 0. That's all you're doing. So whether you write x equals -4 and 4 or whether you put them in squiggly brackets, I'm not going to be picky about that as long as you show your work of bringing your numbers to the same side, go to the graph, find it on Desmos, write your answers. So this one is a quick one. Hardest part is bringing everything to the same side of the graph. Right here I've got another one, and there are two things that I need to move over to the left side. So I need to move this, it's a -7x, and to move it I'm going to add 7x, and to move the 5 I'm going to subtract the 5. So I need to do that onto the left side. On the right side I'm going to be left with 0, and on the left side I had x squared, and now I moved the -7x by adding it, so I have a positive 7x. And I moved the 5 by subtracting it, so I have a -5. So there were no like terms over there to combine with. So this is the equation that I'm going to type in, and I'm going to find when it is equal to 0. So I have x squared plus 7x minus 5, and I'm just finding when it's crossing the x-axis. Sometimes they're nice answers and sometimes they are ugly decimal values. So I am getting -7.653 and 0.653 for my solution set. And that's it.